In the ancient times, long before humans sailed the seas, there existed two mighty deities who ruled over the vast oceans of the world. Poseidon, the god of the Pacific Ocean, was a magnificent being with an aquatic presence, holding a golden trident that shimmered like the sun on the waves. His domain was the tranquil and expansive Pacific, where marine life thrived in harmony. On the other side of the world, Thalassius, the god of the Atlantic, reigned supreme. With a stormy and turbulent aura, he wielded a formidable staff that commanded the fierce currents and relentless storms of the Atlantic. His realm was one of power and unpredictability, where the sea was both a provider and a destroyer. For eons, the two gods ruled their respective domains in relative peace, their paths rarely crossing. But as the world evolved, the boundaries of their realms began to blur, and their powerful egos clashed. It started with minor skirmishes, but soon escalated into a full-blown rivalry. Poseidon as Poseidon. Thalassius, your storms encroach upon my peaceful waters. Retract them or face the consequences. Thalassius as Thalassius. Your tranquility is weakness, Poseidon. The Atlantic's might will not be contained. As the tension grew, both gods summoned their loyal subjects to prepare for the inevitable battle. Poseidon as Poseidon. My loyal friends, the time has come to defend our home. We fight for peace and harmony. Poseidon called upon the majestic sea creatures of the Pacific, including dolphins, whales and giant squids, who answered his call with unwavering loyalty. Thalassius, on the other hand, rallied the fearsome creatures of the Atlantic, such as sharks, barracudas and electric eels. The turbulent seas churned with their ferocity as they prepared for war. Thalassius as Thalassius. Warriors of the Atlantic, we shall show the Pacific the true power of our storms. Prepare for battle. The battle began at the equatorial line where the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans met. The sky darkened and the seas roared as the two deities clashed with their armies. Waves collided with lightning, and the ocean's surface was a battleground of chaos and fury. Poseidon shouting, "Defend our waters, do not let the Atlantic's chaos prevail." Thalassius roaring, "Show no mercy, let the Pacific know our wrath." Dolphins leaped through the waves, using their agility to outmaneuver the aggressive sharks. Whales created powerful currents to disrupt the formations of Thalassius's forces, while electric eels struck with bolts of lightning, adding to the chaos. Dolphin leader determined for Poseidon and the peace of the Pacific. Shark leader fiercely crushed them for Thalassius and the power of the Atlantic. As the battle raged on, both gods realized that their conflict was causing immense destruction to the ocean and its inhabitants. Poseidon, seeing the suffering of his beloved creatures, began to question the purpose of their war. Poseidon thoughtfully, "Is this destruction worth our pride? We are destroying the very world we vowed to protect." Thalassius too noticed the devastation and the toll it was taking on the ocean. The cries of his creatures reached his heart, and for a moment his fierce demeanor softened. Thalassius, reflectively, "What have we become? This war serves only to harm those we rule." In a moment of clarity, Poseidon and Thalassius called for a ceasefire. The seas gradually calmed as their armies halted, uncertain. Poseidon, calmly, "Thalassius, we must end this senseless war. Let us find a way to coexist." Thalassius, sincerely, "You are right, Poseidon. Our pride has blinded us. We must restore balance and protect our oceans together." The two gods combined their powers, and a wave of healing energy spread across the oceans. The waters cleared, the marine life flourished once more, and peace was restored. Poseidon and Thalassius, now allies, vowed to work together to protect their realms. Poseidon, hopefully, "Together we shall ensure the oceans remain a haven for all life." Thalassius, resolutely, "Yes, and let this be a lesson that unity is our greatest strength." With the gods united, a new era of prosperity began for the oceans. Poseidon and Thalassius ruled together, blending the tranquility of the Pacific with the power of the Atlantic. Their cooperation brought harmony to the world, and their story became a legend of peace and unity. Poseidon, contentedly We have created something beautiful, Thalassius. Thalassius, proudly. Indeed, Poseidon, may our unity inspire others. And so, the story of Poseidon and Thalassius, the gods of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, became a timeless tale of how even the mightiest of beings can find strength in unity and peace. Remember, dear listeners, that working together can overcome even the greatest of challenges.